Welcome, my name is Blake. I have a couple channels on YouTube. None of them are uber successful. I cover mostly engineering, stationary engineering, and high pressure boiler training is the focus of one of my YouTube channels. So that's High Pressure Boiler Training Camp, if you want to look me up over there. But this is a completely different video. I'm a big fan of 3D printing as well. I have a 3D printing channel. Haven't had a lot of time to devote to that because I've been focusing on preparing for a stationary engineer licensing exam that was upcoming, as well as documenting that for YouTube. You can find that on the Stationary Engineer Training Camp or High Pressure Boiler Training Camp channel. I also have Question Everything 3D Printing, which again I have not been very active with posting videos, but I plan to. But I wanted to run an experiment. My other passion is crypto. I'm going to soon be getting into crypto mining. I'm very fascinated by the helium miners that can be set up residentially. Big shout out to VosCoin and VosCoin channel for turning me on to that information and setting me down the helium mining path. I mean, I looked at it on crypto.com. So I'm very passionate about crypto. I'm not a Bitcoin maximalist, although I do feel that's the safest bet. I'm not a financial advisor. I just want to conduct an experiment. I'd like to make, like everyone, I'd like to make as much money in as short amount of time as possible. However, I have an understanding of there is no such thing as get rich overnight, and if you do, it's like hitting the lottery. It's like gambling. Every once in a while people do get lucky, but it's smart to invest early in a project, hold, and buy red, sell green. Don't let your emotions get the best of you, which I've almost done today. So, which brings me circle. I have been using crypto.com, no problem whatsoever. Earlier I tried to make a purchase and my card was declined by Chase and came back as fraudulent. I don't know if I clicked on something and that was human error. I plan to try to make a purchase of D-Race here in the next few minutes. I apologize for the leaf blower in the background. I meant to have Alexa play Ying Astronaut in the Ocean by Masked Wolf in the background, which I think is just a really great song. However, my Alexa never listens to me, and I'd rather not even have it in the house. But hey, I like being married. Anyway, back to, I want to invest $1,000 in crypto. So I'm going to invest $1,000 in crypto. What projects do I choose? Where do I put my money? What do I do? Do I put my money in Bitcoin? Do I put my money in Ethereum? First and foremost, I'm going to say, look, I used to use Coinbase, and Coinbase will give you some type of loan against your Bitcoin if you buy Bitcoin. And I'm not sure what the advantages of that are, even if you're strapped for cash. A whole different video. What I will say is that Coinbase used to function differently than they do now. I made a cash purchase and they've still have my Bitcoin locked up, which there's no reason for that. Generally, you would have access to the full amount to trade at the full time. Only in the last year or two has Coinbase gotten that way. I really didn't know because I had migrated away from them, but I was interested in the borrowing against, since I had 1,000 to spend. It said for every 250 they'd give you $100, so that would have been an extra $400, $1,400 total that I could have invested. If it was USD coin, then there's things like Shiba Inu that I could have put that money into. However, Coinbase has my $350-ish that I just threw in, and I'm not even going to count that towards the 1,000. We're going to ignore that because I'm so frustrated with Coinbase locking up my funds and only making a small amount available that I won't recommend them, and I will not be using them in the future. I'm hoping there's not a problem with Crypto.com because I really enjoy their Crypto.com card. I'm not paying for any of the rewards. I'm at the lowest tier card member level. But again, back to the $1,000 investment. So I was thinking, I have advice. If I listen to Elio Trades, he says, well, take it and spread it out over 10 investments. Since I have less money than 10,000, I only have 1,000. I'd rather do 5 to 6 investments. However, it's very hard to narrow it down because I'm a crypto nerd, or a crypto nerd dad, and have been in the game since 2016, 2017. I've lost a lot of money to make money, and made a lot of mistakes along the way. So it'll be interesting to see how this project turns out, and that's why I thought it's so important to document it. Maybe someone can benefit from repeating the process, or at least learn what not to do in the future. My top 7 list here to invest in are Phantom, Solano, AVAX, D-Race, Matic, Shibu. I have D-Race listed twice. There's some other coins, COT, that are accessible on Crypto.com. There are several coins that I'd like to get into. Luna is not on there, and Luna I feel may OneCoin, VeChain, UFO. So now we're talking about 10 coins. We're talking about 10 coins. So the question is, do I do $100 into each of these 10 coins, or do I do $200, which I can skirt the 1,200, and we'll call it the $1,200 project, and put $200 into 6 projects, which I think would be more profitable after talking to someone who, I am not a financial advisor, talking to my best friend who is a financial advisor. He recommended, picking a couple blue chips and investing more in a smaller amount rather than spreading it out and diversifying it for a maximum return on investment. But I won't quote him there or throw him under the bus. He'll remain anonymous. But there's a lot of great projects: Decenter, Akash, UFO, Alpha, Morphe, Wayu, Luna, Link, Altura, Phantom again, Avalanche, Euler, BMI, Dot. I don't have Dot on there. I need to get some Dot. eGold, Dent comes up again. Coty comes up again. So again, I'm leaning more towards the 10 coins. The problem is a lot of the coins that I want to purchase are in the green right now. So my rule of thumb is, as emotional and exciting as that is, hey, these projects are doing well that I want to buy into, you don't buy at the top. And we are in some type of bull market, bull run. Matic, I already listed Matic. Whether we're at the very beginning of it, middle of it, I mean, I don't know, and I don't know if anyone truly knows, but I'm truly no TA master ninja chart reader by any measure, and I've learned mainly through YouTube, other channels that I find very reputable. I'll throw a couple names out there. Elio Trades has been great. Ivan on Tech is great. Dan Digital Asset News is great. Are the first top three that just come to mind. I know there are a lot of other people that are doing great work in the crypto world that I'm not mentioning and that I do follow and get advice from, that I consider when making my financial decisions when it pertains to crypto investing. So I'm a simple guy. I am a family man. I just want to make legal money, and realize that the riskier coins, the ones that most people haven't heard of, are the ones that have more potential for doing the 100x or more. And those are the get-rich gains, or life-changing gains anyway, especially when you don't have much skin in the game, when we're talking about $1,000, $1,100, $1,200 I'm gonna go ahead with, so that's the magic question. Do I buy now so that I can start the experiment and break the automatic rule because of the timing and hope for the best? Or my strategy is I was going to stay liquid and wait for, there are a few there's an NFT project that I want to purchase, a J-Stark NFT that last night when I checked it was only 150 bucks. There's 100 of them. J-Stark is legendary in the 3D printing gun community or firearm community. He was a gun designer. His motto in life was live free or die. He recently passed away under very suspicious circumstances, and was kind of an embodiment of the movement and an amazing CAD designer, and did some amazing work with the FGC9 as well as some others. I apologize for not having more accurate information, but I'm freestyling this off the top of my head. So anyway, I'm gonna grab that immediately. I think I can grab that even with my debit card, and hopefully that's working. For 150 bucks. That's outside of my $1,200 that I want to still invest into initial crypto projects. I'm going to try and pick up some D-Race because I do believe it is in the red and down. However, a lot of these projects are close to their all-time highs, so I'd really like to wait for a dip again, for the panic sell-off. Everything's performing well. However, no one knows which direction it's going to go. There's a possibility of a straight bull run going parabolic to the moon. But to me, something says eventually in the next few days, there will be a better buy opportunity where things may drop in price. You run the risk of, well, okay, if I buy D-Race, but it's at 70-90% of its all-time high, and then however it just blows through the moon, and I should have bought it at $3 and it goes to $100. They go to $100 a coin. You're missing out on massive gains, but it all depends on what each person or your personal risk tolerance levels are and what your personal plan is with your financial investment strategy or crypto investment strategy. We may talk more about traditional finances, but I really want to focus on crypto and not too much cover an area of crypto that's already been covered, which is just which coins do you buy. I'm giving you my top 10 and what I'm planning on purchasing and why I'm telling you I'm not purchasing yet. So this is video 1. I'm not sure what I will call my channel. I can go by Blake for now. That is my middle name, and anonymous enough. Not that I really want to remain anonymous in the community, and in fact have been reached out to in the comments section to grow the channel, and it turns out that it appears that growing the channel, they want you to pay for bots. I do not want bots to grow my channel. I want actual real subscribers or real viewers, however you want to put it. Just people that can relate to myself so that I know that I'm not alone in my thinking and I'm not crazy. And please, if I am, drop me a line and let me know in the comments section, what you think, what your thoughts are, what coins are going to pump. Should I buy? Should I hold? Should I not buy? Should I not, or should I wait to buy, or should I go ahead and enter a position now on certain coins, even though they may be in the green? I'll follow this up. This is already getting long-winded. Thanks. Have a great day, and we'll talk soon.